sometimes when you go to certain events, they're not always what you seem until you tell people exactly what they're like. And sometimes it's good to let people see exactly what it's like, but if you also kind of tell them, then they get an idea of what these events are like, because then they know, and they know what they're going to. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and today in this video I have a Knit With Me story time. As you can see, I'm working on a project right here, and today's Knit With Me story time is going to be the time I took my friend to my local art fair, and she wasn't impressed with it. She was kind of disappointed because it wasn't what she expected, and she was a little, it just wasn't what she was expecting the art fair to be. So this is a story about how I didn't tell my friend what the art fair is like, but I just didn't want to spoil it for her because this was her first time going to this art fair, and I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for her, and she was not impressed with this art fair. So this is a story just to teach you guys it's good to let people see things on their own, and not everybody always is thrilled with certain fairs, and sometimes it's also good to tell them about it so then they get an idea of what they're going to, but also it's good to let people see for themselves, but mostly it's just a good idea to explain to them what they're looking for, or because then they get an idea of what they're going to. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 3 years ago. My friend and I made a date to go to this local fair at one of my local parks in my city, and she was really excited because my friend's really into art and painting, and she really wanted to go because she thought it looked like fun. And I didn't exactly tell her about it just because I thought it'd be a nice idea for her to see what it's like for herself, because then she kind of would get an idea of what she's going to. And I wish I did tell her a little about this thing so then she could get an idea of what she was looking for at this fair. So I invite her to the fair. She comes over at a specific time to my house, and then we go to the fair and we're looking around at each booth, and the booths are pretty interesting there's a lot of people selling stuff and everything. And my friend did not look like she was very impressed with all of the artwork at the fair, because this whole fair was not what she was expecting. And I kind of asked my friend, "Are you enjoying the fair?" And she's like, "Not really. It's not really what I expected." So I think what happened was my friend was looking to see if there were any arts and crafts, and I guess she just thought it was a fair where you could do arts and crafts, but it actually was more of a fair for local artists in my city to sell some of their work and their paintings. And we were just looking around the booths, and we found some pretty interesting stuff. It's just the entire time my friend was kind of disappointed with the whole experience of the place, and I felt bad not telling her what it's like just so she got an idea, because she was pretty disappointed, because she was kind of disappointed and was disappointed. She still had a good time though, but she just wasn't impressed with how this fair was set up, because she just did not expect it to be a fair to sell art. She expected it to be kind of an arts and crafts fair. So she tells me this, and then she wants to leave. So we leave, go straight to lunch, to a local restaurant for lunch, and we just have a great time. And I told her, "I'm sorry, but the fair wasn't what you expected. I wish I kind of told you about it." And she's like, "That's okay. I'm just glad I got to hang out with you, we had a great time." And that's what I was happy about, was she still got to hang out with me, and she still had a good time despite the fact she didn't really enjoy the fair, because like I said, wasn't what she expected. And I told her I wish I had told her what the fair was like so that she got an idea of what it's like. like, and she said it was totally okay. Thank you for going with me and looking at it, which I was very glad that I got to go with her, despite the fact she wasn't impressed with the fair. So the moral of the story is when you're taking somebody to a fair, it's kind of a good idea to explain to them what they're going to, so then they get an idea if they want to go or not, and then it's just a good idea for them so they can know what it's like before they expect anything. And it's just always a good idea to give people a heads up of what certain fairs are like and tell them about it, so then they know what they're looking at a fair or what they're looking for at a fair. And it's just a pretty good idea to just prepare them. So that was a story about how I took my friend to an art fair and she kind of ended up disappointed because it wasn't what she expected. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye! If you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.